The Supreme Court has upheld by President Rodrigo Duterte's declaration of martial law in Mindanao by a vote of 11-3-1.
The court dismissed the petitions by a vote of 11 of its members. 3 members voted to partially grant the petitions, and 1 member voted to grant the petitions. All 15 justices have submitted draft opinions, whether concurring or dissenting. All these opinions will be finalized and submitted tomorrow.
Duterte declared martial law on May 23 in Moscow, where he learned about the outbreak of fighting in Marawi City between ISIS-inspired fighters and government troops out to capture Abu Sayyaf leader Isnilon Hapilon. He cut short his trip and met briefly with Russian leader Vladimir Putin before returning to Manila.
By virtue of the powers vested in me by the Constitution and by law, I had to declare martial law in the Mindanao group of islands for a period not exceeding 60 days, effective as of May 23, 2017.
Tess said the Supreme Court will release on Wednesday its decision dismissing the petitions questioning the martial law declaration, which will last until July 22 unless extended by Duterte.
Well, it's quite disappointing considering that in our petition we really showed that the arbitrariness or the lack of factual basis for imposing martial law in the entire Mindanao. We argued there that the conflict is situated merely in Marawi, whereas the entire Mindanao is composed of at least 55 other provinces where the situation is relatively normal and peaceful. So we said that there is no need to impose martial law in those areas.
As of June 30, the government says 82 soldiers and policemen, 39 civilians, and 317 terrorists have been killed in the fighting. Fierce gun battles, punctuated by airstrikes and bombings, continue in 4 villages in the city's business district. Duterte has created a task force that will oversee the reconstruction of Marawi City, including the resettlement of 400,000 displaced by the fighting.